Hello friends, it's Astro here and welcome back to Prison Architect, where today we're standing in a pile of garbage. Yep. Oh, and the prison's here as well. Yeah, welcome back guys. Welcome back to the jungle where the super expansion is underway. We've got one wing that's been set up here already, and I think I'm going to make some modifications in this wing. Or these wings, once they come online. What I've been imagining is... Ooh, hello. These trees are getting a bit close. Oh, they are marked to dismantle. Oh, this one isn't though. Let's get rid of that one. What I'm thinking is I'm going to make the common room and the canteen. Maybe the canteen can go down the front, but I'm going to move the common room up to the tippy top end just before you get to the yard. With the where are these trees coming from, guys? Come on, get on it. They're too busy, you see. They're too busy down the bottom, building out the new wings, and they're not keeping up to date on their removing of trees activities. Which honestly, I can understand. There's a lot of trees to be had. We've got 32 of the buggers. Let's get a few more, shall we? Just to keep things ticking along, because I did another playthrough, and there were some comments on the last video. About forestries and that sort of stuff. Who was it? Yeah, I did another video where I might stick a screenshot in here somewhere, where basically I was experimenting with how, or if it was possible, to make a prison that was super profitable but had no prisoners. Which kind of worked a little bit. It didn't really work. I mean, it was making a bit of money, but it was essentially not really, like, the cost of planting new trees just was stripping away any profit that was being made from the raw selling of wood. So, it makes you a bit of cash, but it's not exactly, it's not exactly a doable thing. But that's okay. These things happen. So here we go. These new wings are coming online. It was Dark Mark that mentioned getting a whole bunch of new workmen and then basically flagging the entire map as a forestry. But I think I kind of need them to be building stuff instead of doing that. Anyway, so here's what we're going to do. Let's get down into here and we'll plan out this here new section, right? So what we're going to have this set up as is, let's have a look. We'll use this one up here as a reference, right? And so we'll get our walls up here. So we're going to have 12 by 7, right, at the end, and then 12 by 8 at the start. So 12 by 8, that's going to be the canteen. And then we still want to have this little solitary wing, 12 by 7, so that can nip in just there. Then we'll have a bunch of stuff coming down here, and then 12 by 7 at the end there. This also has the benefit that it stops people from being able to tunnel straight out to the edge of the map, which we are getting quite close to, aren't we? We might have to ponder that. It might not be a good thing to have things so close to the edge of the map. I might have to buy the next tile down so that we can extend and start putting in perimeter walls and that sort of stuff. And the other thing that I just realized, I don't have a lawyer with which I can unlock small cells. I think I might have to look into that. But I don't think I've got an office for him, do I? Do I have a spare office? No, foreman's office. But I don't have an office for the lawyer, so we might have to think about that. He is a lawyer, and we don't really want him anywhere near us, so maybe I'll just like put him over here somewhere. Well away from anywhere that he can do any harm. And basically, just keeping things under control. Now, the other thing that I was considering doing while those bottom wings are going out, and we'll plan this up for next time. So the other thing I was considering doing is popping a... God damn it. I really wish that had stopped happening. But when you've got a prison full of ne'er-do-wells like this, you do wind up getting a few rights. So, a big old holding cell here, or at least a tiny little normal security cell block, where new people can come in, and then they can be classified up, and we can ship them off to wherever they need to be. Good. Okay, that's taken care of. There's too much wood here. There's a riot underway. It's actually still underway, which is a bit concerning. It usually doesn't last this long. There has also been a death. Do I dare go in? I do have this set to permadeath mode. Oh, hello. Yeah, okay. I do have the game set to permadeath mode, so if I walk in there and I get wrecked, yeah, that's GG at that point. And I kind of don't want to do that. So maybe I'll just, you know, maybe I'll just stick out here where I'm safe. Hang on, let's have a look out here. Just quickly. Sorry, I know I'm doing what I usually do, which is to get distracted and fluff around. But let me just have a quick look at my gang intelligence here. Have we taken back these common rooms? We have. Good. Can I then... where is it? Materials? Remove tunnels? Can I please have these tunnels removed? Oh, thank God. That has been a stain on this cell block for far, far, far too long. Are there any in the rest of these cell blocks? It doesn't seem to be the case. My goodness gracious me. This is a bit of a problem, isn't it? What's going on in here, guys? Okay. Okay, so the green guys have just had a bit of a kerfuffle. Caused a bit of a havoc. And everything seems to be back to normal now. Oh, I see. That was probably because we relocated some red guys in there. No? Evidently, that's not the case. Evidently, red guys have still been shifted around. And there's green guys in here. Did I... Oh, God, I can't remember. I've got this guy here. He's... So, 2 rings... So, 1 ring is a lieutenant. 2 rings is a deputy. And then a gang leader has 3 rings, apparently. So, I don't think we actually have any gang leaders. There you go. Very interesting. Yeah, okay, so another deputy. Alright, fair enough. Well, I guess we just need to re-educate those guys at some point. Now, let's get this planned out and figured out and sorted out so we can get on with running the rest of the prison, right? So, we're going to have a wall that comes across like this. We're going to have... how did these go? So, they had a wall at the back, right, with a single gap. Or was it a double gap? It was a double. It was probably just like this and this. Yes, it was. Okay, so there's a solitary bit. That should work out nicely. And then we're going to need some cells. So, do we wait for this chap, which he's now complete? Do we get him to work and figure out how to get small cells underway? What would a small cell look like? Because a normal cell is 2 by 3, right? If I were to make a small cell, how would it look? Because small cells, they have no limitations. So I could put them straight in like this, and then have a bed, and then... Yeah, see, the problem here is the shower-toilet combo no longer exists. Or at least it didn't when I last tried to place one. And the glitch used to be that you could put... Here, let me experiment with that. So you could put a toilet down, like that, and then you could go, oh, you know what? Actually, that's also going to have a shower head over the top, and then wait, is it still working? Oh, it is. Oh, I thought that was broken. Huh. Evidently not. Well, friends, we now have an actual excuse to get a lawyer in this place. Yeah? Because with a lawyer, look, let's put him... We don't want the lawyer anywhere near, you know, the general population. Because let's face it, I mean, who wants to work near a lawyer? We put him up here in the jungle where he can just, you know, sweat his life away. Now, we'll be generous. We'll put him down here next to the staff room. Or next to the utilities closet here. Let's see. We'll just quick build him a little office here. Where are we? No, come on. Go away. Quick build. An office, and we'll pop it... Oh, I'm not thrilled about that. It's going to sort of guff up my little walkway here, isn't it? There's not really anywhere else to put him. I could just slice off a little bit of storage here, yeah? So quick build, office, rotate around, and we'll just pop him in here like this. It's going to put extra walls in there, isn't it? That's alright. We'll just trim some of them out. Like, materials, demolish walls, these. That reminds me, I need to go and fix those other solitary cells that had duplicate walls in them. Where are we? Office? Office? Office. Office? Office. Done. Great. Staff, lawyer, hey, get in my belly. There you go. Get in there and research for me small cells. And we're going to cram these boys in. Yeah? As tightly as possible. Now, if we can do tiny cells, then this will be the size. So they'll be basically half the size that they are now, which won't mean that we get twice as many cells in, but it will mean that we get more cells in, which is quite nice, really. And let's see, we're going to need, so we're going to have a canteen there, solitary here. Does the solitary need to be that big? Probably a good idea. It's probably a good idea. I could actually just re-cafuble that around so it's the other way. Yeah, let's do that. Hang on, let's do that. Materials, demolish walls, and let's get rid of those. Right? So we get those pruned out. And then what we'll do is what's up, mate? The prisoner's demands for more free time have been indulged for long enough, so you can feel free to change their schedule again as you wish. I most definitely will, because this is unacceptable. Oh, God, no, I don't want that. I just want... Alright, what should we do in the middle? Should we do a little block of free time there? Yeah, why not? They can go and play in their common rooms. That's fine. Now, let's see. Oh, there's been a tunnel detected. Hello. Shakedown. Damn, someone's made it out. 2 people have made it out. Where's this? Where are we? Over here? Okay. I keep forgetting you can... Is it right click? There it is. Alright. So 2 people have made it out of this block, which is a bit of a pain. But to be expected. Honestly, to be expected. It's about time we started investigating putting in perimeter walls. I've got 46,000. Oh my god, 46 grand isn't enough. That's nowhere near enough. I need more. I need more money out of these boys so I can start building crazy, horrible cell blocks to shove them into. Now, planning. Walls. Clear. Clear, clear, clear. Clear. Alright, so they're going to be 4 meters long each side, like this. The first 4 are going to be solitary. And they can have, you know what, they can have all of the standard goodies that you would normally have. And then going into solitary. Do I even need... I wonder. Considering people are kind of, you know, restricted to their cells for the most part, do I even need to have solitary? Or can I just remove the requirements for solitary and say, look, you stay in your lane, and that's that. Oh, I've left my browser open. That's not good. Sorry about that. I'll have to maybe remove that in post. Or something like that. There you go. Look, how good is that? Right? Now, we can have this set up so that we can have cells all the way down. Right? A little gap here. I might even just remove this door, honestly. You don't need a door there. Materials, remove walls. Let's get rid of that. Right? I'll have them all the way down like this. We might as well get into planning and remove this. Just have that open as well as the common room. Right? So we go rooms. Right. Common room. A bosh. A splash. Cool. And then we're going to have the click. Canteen. This guy. Up top here. Splam. That way, if they do capture and control this common room, I don't care. I don't care. You guys do what you want to do. Have your fun. Just don't bother me with it, okay? I got things to do. I've got some, you know, warden-y things. Just warden-y things. Okay, so let's get some walls in here like this. Let's get some, I guess some windows. We're going to need a window, a large window, sorry, just a small window. We'll give them a window. We'll be nice. And we'll pop in, I guess a bed either side. And then the toilet shower wombo combo will have a little light directly above the bed. Right? And then shower head here. Toilet here. And where's the drain? There it is. Drain here. It's better when you do it when you've got the building actually... Oh, I've built that in the wrong location. That's all right. We can do some cloning. Okay, so here's what we're going to do with this situation here. Let's get rid of this door. In anticipation of we're going to be putting a remote door in there. We're going to need some utilities in these rooms. So let's get that laid in sooner rather than later. Okay. Would have liked that if that went through the door, but that's alright. So that's going to go in like that, right? Now, plumbing, where's that going to come from? There is some large pipe running to here. We can bring that down. For Pete's sake, hang on. Right. Sorry about that. I've closed my browser now. No more bleeps and bloops from Hangouts. Okay, so let's get these down like this. Do we... I think we did need to run... Yeah, we needed to run these down into here to about halfway, didn't we? Yeah, to about there. That should be enough to get us all the way down. And I guess to about sort of... Yeah, it was where the solitary block was. That's where we needed to get it to. And then we can just run this... I guess like straight across like this, straight down and here and straight down to about there. We don't need anything in the common room. That's fine. Actually, we might need a toilet and shower in the common room. Why not? We'll give him a bit of a showery toilet common room luxury. Right, and then we'll get this side set up as well. And what is it? 1, 2 notches in, and that can come up to here, and then down like this. Zoopy doopy doop. Right, just like that. Everything's good. Cool, no worries. We'll get this one across as well. To here, like this. Yep, there we go. And the last... Excuse me. I am busy. Just kill yourselves quietly. Please. Keep it down back there. I'm going to turn this prison right around. I swear, look, don't make me do it. I'll turn this prison around. Bloody hell, 6 deaths. That's not great. Guys, really, come on. Unacceptable behavior. 7. Okay, I'm starting to get worried now. This is, Oh, and do you remember a while ago I was confused as to the fact that we hadn't had the death event? Turns out that 20 is the required number for that to occur, and we have never gotten to that level. Touch wood. I'm sure we will, eventually. It's bound to happen eventually, right? Has to. It just flippin' has to. Right, now let's do some cloning. What do we need in the canteen? We're going to need a serving table. Right? Get that there. We're going to need some tables and benches, and we can have those, I guess, one set on this side and one set on this side of the hallway thingy there, like this. Actually, this is pretty spacious, guys. You can't say that I'm not giving you anything here. We'll get some. We've got some lights in the middle of the room. That should be good. Let's get. I don't know. What else would we need in the canteen? We'll need a. I think we'll need a CCTV camera in here. It's probably a good idea. Not that in here. Here we go. CCTV, and we'll have that going that way. Good. Oh, that should do the trick. Should we pop in some toilets? Probably a good idea. We'll just have two little toilets there. And we may as well make them shower combos as well, just in case anyone wants to, like, if we're serving up ribs one night, right, and then they're, like, you know, a little bit grubby after eating their ribs, we can go, yeah, that's cool, bro. You just, you know, just run over to there, have a little bit of a shower, you'll be fine. Oh, and here's the other thing we need to do. The common room, yet again, another comment, this is where group therapy sessions happen, so we need more chairs, right? So we'll have a whole bunch more chairs in here, and then what else do we need? We're going to need a pool table. I guess we'll slip that in like this, and then, I don't know, what? A telly? Should we give him a telly? Probably. I mean, there's not really any requirements for a common room, right? It could be empty, but we want to make them nice. We want to make them nice. Let's give them, I'll tell you what, let's be really, really sweet on these guys, shall we? Let's get a whole bunch of cool stuff in here. Let's get ourselves a bookshelf, and we'll give them a TV. We'll rotate that this way. Good, okay. Maybe a prayer mat or two. We probably don't need that. Give them a drinks machine, though. That could be nice. And how about an arcade cabinet? That should be sweet as well. I usually like having them facing the other way, but well, never mind. Okay, now, let's get this fixed. Let's get into cloning. We'll clone these. We'll go this way. And then once those have been placed, we can clone the room that I actually wanted to build in. You know, because, hey. And let's go quick build, clone. And we'll clone out like so. Okay? And that is not going to include that wall, so that's okay. We'll get it like this. And then here. Oh, Calvin, I mean, this isn't a good time. I'm just doing some drywalling. Can I call you back? Margaret, take a message. Oh, all right. The media have started a campaign over the amenities granted to prisoners, and it's bringing a lot of heat on my office. I am passing a bill which bans TV and... Oh. All right, 6 hours to remove all TVs from common rooms. Fair enough. Let's dismantle this. Here we go. Now the bin man's coming by, so if you hear any clunking, that's what that is. Sorry about that. Right, what do we got? We got a telly in here. That's a radio. Oh, we've already done it. Right, get stuff then. Take that, Calvin. You buffhead. Right. Cloning. Where were we? Okay, back to cloning. Quick build. Cloning. Like this, and this, and this. Very nice. Is my small cell requirement done yet? It is. Good work. Oh. 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 Oh, hello. Permanent punishments. Now, this could be interesting. This could be something to think about here. Imagine what would happen if these boys were just confined to their cells permanently. Like everyone was just confined to their cell permanently. That's an interesting thought. Because if we confined everyone to their cell permanently, I'd need more chefs, I guess, or, no, sorry, guards, to feed everyone. But I could just shove everyone in a cell with a remote door, and that's it, we're done forever. My word. That is an interesting thought. I'll leave that percolating in the back of my mind. It's not something that we need to really super worry about just at this particular juncture. What we do need to do, clone all of this, right? Done. Do I, hang on, before I do that, let's actually finish these, shall we? So, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to set these to staff only. Staff only, staff only, staff only. Right? Done. Then, the next step is going to be to go like, let's get this collapsed and let's get some jail doors on the cells. Or should we let's use solitary doors. Oh, it's going to be expensive, isn't it? We've got 24k up our sleeve. Let's use Nah, it's fine. This'll do. Actually, no. These ones need to be solid. We need at least a couple of solitaries, right? We'll go 4 of them. And then jail doors for the rest. Just like that. All the way down. All the way down. All the way down. Oh, come on. I'm busy. Come on. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Great. So that's taken care of. Now, we can get to cloning. Here we go. Quick build. Clone. This section right yonder. Okay. And then we'll just get that placed in like whump. Oh my god, that's a lot of objects. And then whump. And then whump. Nope. Okay, we're out of cash. Fair enough. It's fair enough. Alright, well, while that's happening, let's also queue up this. So what I'm going to do it just extends like this. Is that going to work? Let's find out. Kind of want it to like snooch out like that a little bit. That should be fine. Okay, great. And then let's do our, here we go, objects, large doors at the tail end of each of these blocks. This is going to be tunnel fest down here. This is going to be bad. I'm going to need to do multiple shakedowns. Actually, I'm going to do one when we get out of work free time. I'll do another one. Okay, so that's going to go there. And then we're going to have... Oh, that's nice. I am, however, trapped inside. So what we can do is just go like this and pop a door here. You just had that on you, mate, in your pocket, did you? Okay, let's just lock that open for now, and our boys can come in and out via that, you know, via the main prison from here. These are now secure and ready to go. If they are secure and ready to go, should I mark these as cells now? I think I probably should. Okay, here we go. Rooms, solitary, these two. Done. And then cell, everything else. Everything else, except for the first two. Done. And who did we have too many of? I guess... Let's make minimum... No, I've only got 11 minimum. And 16 normal. Okay, we got too many normals. Right, okay. Oh, we don't have too many of anyone at the moment. Alright, well maybe what we'll do is next episode we'll complete building out at least one of these, and then we'll cycle everyone from the top cell, the old cell, and we'll chop that whole cell around so it's a bit bigger. And then, yeah, I guess just sort of shuffle things about a little bit, rearrange things slightly. I think that'll be fun. All right, friends. Well, thank you very much for tuning in. I do hope that you're enjoying this series, and I hope you've enjoyed this episode. Don't forget to like and subscribe and all that sort of stuff. And I'll see you all next time.